Ho, ho, ho.
Oh,
Merry Car Audio
there,
Christmas.
car. Yeah. Woo! Yay! So festive.
I
You,
know.
you don't even
I
have your
got
lights on.
I got the they're broke. Dude, I need to get some new ones because these have served me well for several years. It's the battery pack kind,
Oh,
but they finally broke. So I need to get it while it's Christmas season.
there are
But
none left, man. There's none left.
they're I'll find some afterwards probably. That's when I
Probably
got
like
these.
CVS.
hmm
So why would you buy battery though? Why not just plug them into the wall?
Because the way I actually had them on this wall to this side of me, and there's no plug in this area.
Gotcha.
Because when I used to stream from this side,
Yeah.
so now I could just plug them in and run them all the way across the back if I wanted
There
to.
you go.
Which
You
that's
know, you
probably
know what
what I will
actually
do.
works really well is that peel and stick RGB shit.
That's another thing I thought about.
Dude,
Yep.
we did that in Haley's room.
Yeah.
Like she took a wall and she put all these pictures. It's like a freaking 5x10 wall or longer. I don't know. And she stuck all these 4x6s on it, hundreds of 4x6s. Then we took the RGB and we just went around the thing in like a frame.
Yeah.
And oh, dude, it freaking worked awesome.
And some of them are like you can control zones of them, like the nicer sets.
Oh yeah,
So you
like
can
this
just do like a 12-inch zone and have it this color and do a different pattern in that zone.
Yeah, because that's what you need in a video. You need like
Yeah, well,
shaping
definitely.
type.
I mean, it'd be cool not in a video, but
Yeah, yeah,
definitely. All
yeah.
right, today's viewer call-in show, man.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about
So,
that.
so I'm gonna drop a link. Here's the rules. I'm gonna tell you when I start the timer. You got 5 minutes. Whether you're mid sentence or not, boom, I'm dropping you. So come in,
Okay.
talk about karate stuff, whatever you want to talk about.
Don't have to talk about cardio stuff. Big
Yeah,
question.
talk about
Only
Christmas,
12 or 30 or Brax amplifiers. Ooh. They're not in the same league. Those are not in the same league. Believe it or not, they are not. They don't play in the same field. Brax is a higher end product than the Moscone Pro. Now, if you're saying we'd be just as happy with the Moscone over the Brax, oh man, the inside of me says yes.
right?
I'm still probably gonna go with yes. The 430. Just the
Yeah.
430 though, because the other pros are different than the 430. And I just man.
What if you have the zeros, Moscone zeros?
That would make more sense.
Right.
Yeah, the zeros for sure. That would be a better because the pro would be more of a helix amplifier. Like a
Right.
C1 or the C series. That's really and if you're comparing those to me, I would do the pro. I love the pro. I love the 430
Yeah.
Pro. Like I said, man, I think it's one of the best it is the best sounding amplifier I've ever heard. It's just man.
Jewelry, man.
I think we're having that conversation where it's like, dude, should I do Scar Audio or Alpine? But we've moved it up into should I buy the Ferrari or the Lamborghini?
Yeah.
Because I mean that's what we're talking in price. They're both exotic sports cars and like because I think the Pro is like 20, 22, 24, something like that.
It's
And
it's
that
not cheap.
Brax is, I want to say close to 5.
Ooh, jeez. I've never even priced out of Brax. That's how far out of the league it is for me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not practical in any stretch of the
Yeah.
imagination.
I'm looking at Moscone's, but Brax, on the other hand, I'm looking at them just on your videos.
Yeah, hey man, I live through other people.
Yeah. We have our first guest.
Okay.
Living Loud with Bobby. All right, Bobby, your 5 minutes. What do you want to talk about?
Yo.
What's up?
Yo.
There we go. I'm a little dark because I'm driving home. I just want to call in.
Don't die, Bobby.
I won't die.
All right.
I just want to call in and say Merry Christmas, you guys, and thank you for all you guys do, and Happy New Year, and thank you so much for what you do for the audio community.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks. Quick question. Did you get the kicker question right on the giveaway?
Of course.
All right. I just want to make sure you were true.
Fanboy. Yep. Thank you.
Actually, I got all right on all of them. I just never got lucky enough to get the drawings, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's a fickle woman.
It's yeah, you thought you'd
Random
never win the
sucks.
kicker giveaway either, but here you are.
Yeah. No hate, no damn.
But yeah, Andy sent me something, so I'll send you guys a picture of what he sent me later when I unbox it.
Oh, very nice.
So what are you doing, man? What's holiday plans?
Oh, it was the last day for me for 2 weeks, so I'm taking the next 2 weeks off. Going to Disney, doing family stuff.
Oh God, you suck.
I think you're the only person that goes to Disney more than Dean.
Oh yeah, he wins every time.
Yeah.
Well, he's closer, I think. But
I'm about 45-minute one way.
yeah, that's about half. Actually, now it's probably more than half because I-4 sucks. So
Yeah, well, they're doing construction where I'm at, so it's about an hour and 10 or so.
huh? It's LA there, or it's Cali. They're always doing construction.
Yeah, it's Orange County, yeah.
It's like both
right on.
your areas I hate for traffic. Like I can't stand just like Little Rock traffic, which is mild compared to some of the traffic. And coming up from Orlando is at I-10. It goes up out of Orlando.
Yeah.
That one is a freaking nightmare. Like it gets standstill traffic on the interstate.
That's I-4. That's I-4.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, but it's still not as bad as the 405.
Yeah.
It's like when I went on that road trip, the roads in Indiana are so horrible. They're beat down.
Well, that's how it is here. How it is here.
Yeah. Right. Because we went all the way up to the 70 and stuff. So yeah, and then back to 40.
Very cool.
Right on. I'm gonna check out. So thank you guys again.
Right. Thank you, Bobby.
Thanks,
safe.
Bobby.
Hey, I sent you guys Christmas cards, so you should have got them.
Cool. Thank you.
I didn't check the mail.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I went to your suite there, Rob.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, went to your suite.
Yeah, so it's over there.
You're a pro.
I can check it out.
His business address.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right, good. Take care, man.
See you, man.
See you. All right, who wants up next?
The link is in the comments, guys. Feel free to drop in.
Because believe me and Dean can talk this whole time.
I don't want to. I'd much rather.
I know. Here's someone else. Right. So what's the Christmas plans in while we wait for somebody? Like, you have a Christmas party of some sort?
Yeah, we have a Christmas Eve party every year. So I'll be working Christmas Eve and then leave, do a party.
And what's on the menu?
Well, we always have to have Publix Cubanitos.
Right.
That's like a staple. Spinach dip, a couple different types of like dips. Spinach dip is the most popular one. Sue makes that. Publix has a new spicy chicken nugget thing, boneless chicken nugget, which they got, so they're excited about that. Cookies, there's always cookies, chips. I think Haley is making a chicken parmesan casserole.
Oh,
she always makes like something unique like that.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know the rest. So.
We have our next guest.
Awesome.
Hey,
Blake, what's going on?
Hey, how
not
you doing?
much.
Dude, look at the studio. We got like the mic.
I know.
Going on. Damn.
Yeah.
You got the red. Like, who painted that red? Did you paint that red?
No. I think my mom did like 20 something years ago.
That's always a mistake, to paint such a bold color in the house. Like, it's gonna take you 4 covers of like.
Oh no, come on, man. That's a one coat now, man. They got
Oh shit.
That's a one coat. We've all seen the commercial. That's a one coat.
Right.
Hey man, if you go in with the Duratex, it's all good.
There you go. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, Blake, what do you got to talk about?
I don't know.
He's like,
I
just talking about my wall.
He's like, hey, no one else is joining. I figured I'd join.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, yeah. Is that a DD Audio shirt?
Yes,
What do you have some DD audio stuff
He works,
I work there.
Works there.
in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Ah, well, damn.
Yeah, I'm actually helped run
Whoa. Okay, hold
Uh-oh.
on. Internet's doing strange shit.
that he made recently.
Say that again. The internet kind of did stupid things.
I helped Rob get the subs for that DD video he made
Oh, okay.
recently.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. So what do you do at DD Audio?
I'm the intern, so a lot of stuff. Lately, I've mostly been building voice coil assemblies for the USA subs.
Oh, very cool. Very
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, Blake's still a college student.
Oh, really? Which one
Yeah,
are you
he's-
going to?
OSU up in Stillwater.
Oh, yeah, dude, I love that campus. When we were there last time, we walked that campus. Then we
Yeah.
ended at
Coldstone.
yes, that's where we
Yeah.
went to Coldstone.
Yeah, that's like 2 blocks from my apartment.
yeah, because
I was so pissed when y'all said that because I was like, damn it, if I had just been there.
yeah, we walked all through there with Joe. That was cool. It was neat. When I went to college, I was an architecture major, so walking around there was just like, this is so awesome. So
Yeah.
and his wife is an alumni there, so it was pretty cool.
What did you eat at Eskimo Joe's?
Everyone eats at Eskimo Joe's and whatever the Mexican version, Juan Jose Joe's or whatever the hell it is.
Mexico Joe's is bad.
I've never.
It's not bad, but it's so overpriced.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
When we were there one time, everyone's like, dude, there's no bars in town. I'm like, literally, we're right across the street from.
There are so many bars.
Yeah. And they were like, really? I'm like, yeah, dude, just walk across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, oh. Then
there's like 7, 8 bars within 2 blocks of my apartment.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So what I would do, because there's like 3 hotels in town.
Mm-hmm.
And I've stayed at all 3 of them. And so what I'll do is I'll get up in the morning, I'll leave the hotel, I'll run from the hotel around Boomer Lake, then back to the hotel. So that's kind of my my trek early in the morning.
Wait,
And
are you staying in the Standard Hotel? The
I've stayed at all of them at this point. I feel the first one we stayed at was really nice. It had like cow shit everywhere and horns and all kinds of neat stuff.
I don't think I stayed at
the Atherton.
Sure, yeah, that one was really nice.
It's the one on campus.
No, it wasn't that one.
Okay.
No, that. Ooh, yeah. No, I haven't. That's nice. But I think you have to be an alumni or a parent to get into that.
No,
really,
it just costs money,
or just not being a kicker's dime.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That figures.
Just don't be poor.
I mean, it's there again. Bring me out.
So this all goes back to Bill's fault.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bill. Why am I at the? I'm trying to think. It's like a Holiday Inn Express or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I wish it was, but it's not. It's not. Then I'm gonna get an email going, why are you complaining about the hotel accommodations, bro?
You know what it is? Listen, they don't like us, is what it is. Because I know for sure they put Andy up in there.
Yeah, Andy was in the Atherton.
Probably.
Yeah, they just don't like us.
I gotta be honest. I stayed at Joe's house, way better than a hotel. I woke up to warm chocolate croissants.
Yeah.
His wife is the bomb.
Oh man,
well, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some of those DIY RCAs you guys make.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Nope.
Oh,
great talking with you, man.
yeah.
Good talking to you too.
Have a good holiday.
Thanks,
you too.
Blake. See you
Later.
All right, come on, guys. Let's make this fun. Any one of you guys, just chime in. Links in the description. Just jump in. Let's have some fun. This is cool.
Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's see what you guys are up to. So back to the I feel like we can do some, since this is the holidays, we can talk about some food on dip. You got the spinach dip.
So they do this. So they do this other weird dip that they call like the bomb or some shit like that. I don't know. Crackhead dip, I think is what it's called. It's supposed to be like so good. I don't see it. I'm just like,
you just eat it.
I'm like,
it's got red meat all in it, probably.
No, it's white. It's yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's
Yeah.
not as exciting as they claim it. I'm like, no, this
You just eat it.
yeah.
We have a guest, man. Mr. Sean.
Hey
Lynn.
there.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have a lot nicer weather than I do here. 0 degrees, windy, snowy, best kind of weather.
It is
Where are
6
you at?
degrees and sleeting here.
Northern Illinois, it's pretty cold today.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, now you're gonna make me look. Hold on. I'm gonna make everyone like, you suck, bro.
Yeah. It
Oh,
better
I'm
not
sorry.
be 50 degrees.
It's 67 and rainy.
Oh
Oh,
God.
wow. Pretty rough then, huh?
Why
Oh,
don't you go
dude,
to
you have
hell?
no idea.
Why
It's
don't you go right to
miserable.
hell? Dude, it is. I'm trying to get it to like 68 in the house right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it to 68 too for the opposite
The
reason.
other way, yeah. It's like, dude, it is chilly. So I usually keep the heater pretty low, but yeah, it got cold. Snuck up on us.
For sure.
Sean, what do you got to talk about, man?
Well, I'm always messing with something in my car or my truck, as you guys know. I always ask you questions.
Mm-hmm.
Been watching your guys' channels for years now. Certainly learned
Sorry.
a lot. Pretty much put a sound system in every car I've owned. I've always had subs in there, and I was an installer for a year at Geek Squad, and I learned quite a bit there.
Oh, nice.
Did a pretty good training program and stuff. I only got MECP Basic, but still
It's
learned
more
quite
than
a bit.
90% of the installers on the planet, so
I'm currently working on a 2006 Jetta, doing a kicker sound system, just CS speakers, components in the
Nice.
front, coaxial in the back, and a couple kicker comp R8s. Nothing too crazy.
When you put your hand on the dash, does it leave your handprint? Is it one of those?
No, but I've worked on Nissans before where you touch it and it like falls apart.
Yeah, they got sued for that.
Did they?
Yeah,
Like-
because somebody here in Florida claimed that because it was doing that, it'd get a sheen to it, which would reflect in the window and make it difficult to see out. So they had to recall all those. They didn't talk about it much because it caught, and then they couldn't just get the parts. So, but yeah, they got sued hardcore for that.
Damn.
Hey,
I want to
man,
say I worked on like an older Nissan Altima, and I removed the top dash panel to get the radio out, and it just broke in half because the sun just destroyed that dash.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, trust me, I've had that happen.
And you
Now
guys
when we
probably
get-
have it worse down there because you guys have a little bit more intense sun, I believe, right?
Yeah, but it's not so much the sun. I mean, it's just as bad up there because it freezes. So I mean, it's the sun sucks, but the cold is just as bad. I'll take the sun. Don't get me wrong. I don't do well in the cold.
Yeah, we got plenty of it today here.
Yeah, no, screw that. I'm good.
Yeah.
Dude, did you ask for some stereo equipment for Christmas?
Absolutely. I just bought a couple Sundown Audio 8s for my truck to replace the Alpine 8s, and they're Type E, so they're the basic ones, but they sound really good. I mean, they bump pretty hard, and they sound pretty good as well. I'm
you
pretty
can put
happy.
100 watts to those things, and they'll just go crazy.
I got the XR 901-5 powering both of them. Seems to do just fine.
Yeah, well, that's like 900 watts on the sub side. I think 8. I think we got 8 something out of that when we dynoed it.
850 on your dyno, yep.
Yeah, see, I don't.
I gotta know
That is
what
the
my
weird thing
stuff
about doing
does.
videos. Like people will say I'll have a question in the comments and be like, I don't remember. They're like, you said this, but what about this? Like, I don't even remember saying that. I gotta go back and watch. What did I say?
We had a Hummer come in yesterday, and the guy's like, he was just so excited. Oh, dude, I watched your Hummer video. That's why I'm here. I'm like, we did a Hummer video?
Yeah.
When did we do that? It's like, yeah, it was awesome. I want you to work on mine. I'm like, damn it, I'm pulling that video off them.
Have you ever had to watch a video to figure out what to do? Your own video? Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
It's strange. It's a strange world.
No. No.
If you guys are familiar at all with Calibrated Power Duramax tuner, I work there. We basically tune diesel trucks, turn them up, even the EcoBoost as well. So the diesel field, the truck world is my area of expertise, I guess you could say. So get a lot of people calling in asking about videos that they saw 6 years ago or something like that. Like, I don't know what video you're talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you
Totally
guys said
feel
this
that.
in the video and blah blah blah. Like, I don't know what somebody said in the video 6 years ago, dude. So
Yeah. And like 6 years ago, me was lying. I'm telling you, which I'm telling you today. Oh
Dude,
man,
that's so wrong.
Yeah, it's. I mean, hey, it could possibly be the truth.
It could be. Could
Yeah.
be. Sure.
I know I already asked Hi-Fi Vega, but do you have any experience with a Sundown SA 6.5 components? Just out of curiosity, Dean.
Wait.
They got the carbon
Just
fiber
thinking.
cone and stuff.
No.
They're about the same price as the Alpine tie bars.
Oh
No.
snap, Sean.
The new R's are really nice though. The old R's were really cool too. So, but I haven't heard the Sundowns yet.
Sounds good. Just curious.
Merry Christmas,
right.
man.
Time's up.
Merry Christmas to you guys too. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining. We got our back-to-back now.
Cool. Well, people are figuring it out.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
how you
How's it
doing?
going?
I'm just out in my shop,
I was gonna say
avoiding weather like everybody else.
Yes, it's so dreadfully wet here.
I know.
It's
I know.
hot.
It
I
can't
didn't
seem to
want
make up its mind here on if it's going to be wet or if it's going to be snow or ice.
This is some bull. Where are you at in Australia, Ryan? Like, what's going on?
Probably
Just tell
South
me
Florida.
about that.
I can tell you if it snows here, you guys are dead. So just want you to know that.
I'm fairly new to both of your channels. I've been an enthusiast, I guess, for
Okay.
car audio for the last 20, 25 years or better.
Me too.
Not doing anything too serious. I spent the majority of the last 20 years deployed all over the world delivering freedom to people who deserve it.
Okay.
Whether they want it or not.
For me, I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say male, but okay.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I'm getting back into it, and I've got a few different cars here to play with. These are all mine. If you can see them behind me. But my next project here is my 2019 F350 Platinum.
Very nice.
It's just not my cup of tea with the factory B&O. So I've been trying to plan out on how to add and what I need to do to that one. I've been asking a lot of DSP questions lately to you guys.
Yeah. So I'll tell you this, depending on when you're gonna do it. So Amps BO adapter is finally just starting to ship. Of course, the Nav TV piece is currently available, but it was great for a lot of years, but not anymore. And then in November, we'll have the iData. I'm sorry, not November. February. Jesus, I forgot what month it is. In February, we'll have iData's BO adapter. So theirs will actually be twofold. You can either replace the amplifier or the head unit. It's the same adapter. It's going to be the first of its kind. So
okay, I got you.
Yeah. So and then you have the 8-inch screen in the dash. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you can keep it, or you can go with an MFT1 kit from iData, and you can put any radio you want in the dash and just totally strip out all the BO crap.
Yeah, I'm okay with the factory head unit. It's just the sound quality and volume isn't where I would want it to be. I have a service dog now, so I can't get too loud, and be rough on him. But
dude, totally. Here's an opportunity for. I know they make like gun range headphones for dogs.
Yeah, he's used to it. He was a prior DEA narcotics dog in his first life, and then got a nose infection, and then rolled into the service dog program with me.
Very cool,
man.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, not everyone has to get a Bobby Gately box. I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Good. You're winning. All right. You were saying. Yeah. So
I was actually so one of the other cars here behind me, the maroon one. I don't know if you can see it. Is a Scion XB, a first gen, and that's the one I've just been playing with. And I've just been experimenting with a 6.5-inch CT Sounds Mesa that I'm thoroughly impressed with. Just from that little speaker, what I've gotten out of it. I just did a second rendition of a box, finished it up actually 2 days ago, and what a difference that made.
There you go.
Yeah, it's impressive what you can get out of a 6.5-inch nowadays versus in the 90s.
So I was thinking for the fact of playing around of just stepping it up every single speaker, keep it single speaker all the way through, do an 8 next, and then a 10, and then a 12, and then 15, 18, just keep going as a single and just for the
And
fun
the
of
next
it.
thing you know, you're doing a blow through and the bass head creeps in. This is what it starts off small, and then it's like, you know what? I could do a little more. I think a little more would be good. And
You know, all I could say is Rockford T319.
I mean, listen, Dean's like, just go full bass head, man. Skip all the steps, go straight to the big one.
I mean, why play around?
It's only like what, 16 inches deep or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. It's fucking deeper than it is tall. I think. So
I might be able to mount it to the roof.
Oh, dude,
and then use the.
I talked to them last week, and I was like, I was gonna turn it upside down and decorate it as a Christmas tree because it tapers down.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, they were like, that'd be a good idea, and I was like, shut up. I mean, it can definitely stand on its surround, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you have to do it now next year.
No.
I mean, come on, and make Nando flip it over by himself for the video.
Dude, so it's still in the wood frame, and I've almost hit it on my head so many times.
What do you think shipping cost is on that? Something like an engine block?
It came on a pallet, and it weighed 100 pounds, 120 pounds, I think, or I was like 100 pounds, something stupid like that. So I didn't ask. I don't want to know. Well, hey, man, it was great talking to you. Merry Christmas.
You guys too. Have a good one.
And we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, thanks.
Good one.
See you.
Man, back to back. Looks like the DIY audio guy creeped in on us. What's up, Justin?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
No. Or is your mic on?
Are you saying? What did you say?
Dude, you asked if we could hear you when we answered. That was
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, messing with me. You see, I just take people for their word. You know, I assume people are honest.
It's like, I mean, you asked, can you hear me? No, not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Is this the first video you've watched with Dean in it?
You know, I don't catch your videos as often as I wish I could because I'm always editing or something. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. Y'all doing okay?
Oh,
yeah, doing
Ducky,
great, man.
Quack, quack.
Rob, I wanted to ask if the polar vortex has hit you yet.
Yeah, man. It's like I think it's gonna get down to 2 tonight. It's like 6 currently.
Yeah,
it's dude. It is. That roads didn't get iced over, which is a plus because that's bad around here. But it is just cold, man. It's way cold.
Yeah, we're supposed to get down to 0 degrees, and it's supposed to drop really fast. What's that? 40s?
Get into the 40s.
40s, which is it's bad for us. That's not going to be good.
Right,
Yeah.
right. You know, it's amazing this weather thing. Doesn't happen very often, but it does sometimes. Dean, I got a question for you. This is the first time we've ever been on a chat together, so I don't think we've ever had a chance to have a conversation. So that's kind of good to chat with you. If someone were shopping for a used car and they said, "Man, what is the car? You've taken apart every car ever made and put them all back together. What's the car that's easiest to take apart?" You know, a DIYer doesn't have all the tools, needs to pull the car apart and put a stereo in it. What would you recommend?
SC430.
Oh God, no. So is it a car or a truck?
Doesn't matter. Either one. What's easy to just take completely apart and put it back together?
I mean, an F-150 is by far one of the success stories of that car is that it is extremely easy and a very few tools that you need to take that car apart. Like if you've got a 7 and a 10 millimeter, you can pretty much take probably 90% of that car apart. You know, it's just, and that's great. You know, getting the seats out suck, but that's pretty much true with every car. Car wise, Ford sucks. Like if you're looking at a car like a you know, like a Mustang or just the standard Ford car, they're not the same guy because they overly complicate the shit out of everything. You're like, dude, why do I have 200 screws to get the radio out of the dash? Doesn't make any sense.
But they put 8 in the doors. They put 8s in the doors. So
There you go.
So like from that, like Toyota is probably one of the easiest, like both car and truck. Toyota by far wins of like there's one screw in the door, you know what I mean? And it's a Phillips. So it's Like if I got to take a car apart all the time, I'm gonna get a Toyota.
Oh,
Plus,
there you go.
They make more sense.
Reliable cars too, so you know a Toyota will
Right.
just keep running into. You'll be tired of Toyota long before it's tired of you.
Yeah, which is
I'm already
Yeah,
tired of Toyotas. They're kind of dull.
I think the shittiest car to take apart is anything made by Nissan, and that's on both high end, Infiniti Nissan.
Right.
Anything made by those guys is just, it doesn't hold up. Like we were talking about with the other guy, shit just breaks. It's not a fun car to be having to take apart over and over again and expect it to go back together. But
yeah, the problem with Nissans is they had those CVT transmissions that all blow apart after about 20 minutes of driving.
Yeah,
you wouldn't want one of those anyways.
I feel that anytime you have to start at the B pillar to take a radio out of a dash, then you probably didn't think it through properly. So there's a couple of theirs that are like that. It's like, Jesus Christ, seriously? Yeah.
And tell me this. I know you don't run a lot of wires into doors. You usually just hook right into the factory wiring. Are there any cars left out there that don't have a big harness in the door that you've got to drill through in order to get wires into the doors?
Actually, some of the newer cars are coming that way. So Honda is by far the easiest car in the world to run a wire through. But some of the new Chryslers, actually, I think all the new Chryslers are coming with what we call the Mazda harness. And how the Mazda harness works is it's like an L bracket that the harness comes into the door, but then there's an L bracket. So it's kind of like if somebody were to ghetto it with duct tape.
Right.
That's the Mazda harness. And Chrysler adopted that. And so essentially all you do is you take the door off, you unplug it from the car, and then you pull this whole L bracket off, disassemble it, and then you can run wires through it and then reassemble it, add some tape that you've removed, and it just goes back and looks factory. And there's like no drilling per se. So those are nice. So some of the new Dodges, well, all the new Dodges that we've seen have had that.
About what year model did they start doing that?
I want to say 20. I think 20, somewhere between 19 and 20. So that's it.
What the heck was that? Y'all be
That's a 5-minute timer.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks for joining in.
Do we have any the exit logo?
Yeah.
Pro.
True professional.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the dip.
Remember, guys, link is in description.
Yeah, link's in description. Jump in. I keep popping it up. But so like everyone at my house.
Come on, that's all I gotta ask. Art, Jesse, come on, guys.
Jump in. Everybody at my house hates blue corn tortilla chips, except for me. I love them. How do you feel about
blue corn tortilla chips?
Yeah, like the colored ones. They're the kind of the organic ones, but they're good. They're like really good.
I mean, I feel like a corn tortilla chip is only as good as what you're scooping it up with.
Right. But these chips are just, they got a little, they have more than just a snap to them. They got a little body to them.
I'm not like, there again, I'm not a tortilla, like, there again, the only time I'm if there's a bowl of salsa on the table, I'm like, I don't care what I'm dipping in it.
So you don't have a preference on tortilla chips?
No.
I was just a vessel. Like, I like thin tortilla chips as well. So I like them both ways. Like the thin.
I mean, thin makes more sense because then I can have more salsa. I just don't want it to break apart when I load it down. To me, that's like the worst thing is when you take a tortilla chip and you go and it snaps and you're like,
boom, yeah.
What the fuck?
Then you got to fish it out with another one, and it's a big problem.
Yeah, that sucks. What's usually on the menu? Christmas.
Like I'm kind of disappointed in our menu's just Thanksgiving over again.
Oh no!
But I don't want this to be like this. But that's just what everyone chooses and they want, and I would rather do something different for Christmas.
So when Sue and I were dating, I'd always say to her parents, like, "What do you guys want for Thanksgiving? Let's do tacos." And they were like, "No, we're not going to do tacos." Every year, let's do tacos. So one year, fucking they do tacos, and I can't come
when you're not there.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys
That's
suck.
Hilarious. That's
Like, well,
hilarious.
we didn't know you were. Oh yes, you know I wasn't gonna make it. You're like 5 hours away from me. You knew I wasn't gonna make it. You guys suck ass.
All right, we have our next victim. Festive, what's up?
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
It's going good. Freezing my butt off in Memphis.
Yeah.
At least you have a butt in Memphis. I mean, come on. That was the scariest part of our trip to Kicker was going through Memphis.
Oh yeah, it can be scary.
Yeah,
Scary.
yeah. No
It's rough
shit.
down here.
Listen, the whole area from like Memphis to West Memphis to Little Rock, like we're always playing ball games. We're always in that area, and it can be definitely sketchy. I will say West Memphis, Arkansas, is by far, in my opinion, more scary than either Little Rock or Memphis. But
I can see that. For sure.
Hey, listen, anytime you drive through town and the hotel has a barbed wire fence around it, that is not a place I want to be. I have never seen that in my life, and seeing that, I was like, where in the hell are we?
The first time I ever came to Memphis, I booked that hotel on like Priceline, that same one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And we showed up there, and we were like, where are we?
Now, were you brave enough to stay is the next question.
We stayed one day. They had some people that got arrested there or something. We left after that. So
Yeah, I mean, the fence is usually the dead giveaway. We can go someplace else. Let's drive another hour.
Right.
Exactly. Base Dad, you got a question for us, man?
I don't. I just wanted to say hey to you guys.
Thank you.
Robert, I haven't talked to you face to face. I haven't talked to either one of you guys face to face. So
Like I say, I don't remember
wanted
meeting you.
to get on here and make an appearance and say what's up.
Yeah, man. What's the Christmas plans? What you guys got going on?
I mean, we're just gonna stay at home. We're just gonna stay at home and open some presents. I've got me some presents that came today. I don't know if you guys can see them.
Those scars?
A couple of Scar 6.5s and
nice.
another JP23 V2.
Jesus Christ.
What are you gonna do? 2 of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna strap
or
them.
multiple?
Yeah, we're gonna strap them in the truck in the F-150. And,
God damn.
On those
Did
2.
you upgrade to alt, or are you doing lithium?
Man, I have not done the alternator yet. I've done everything but I mean, I'm staying at 13.9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
F-150,
it's not really.
bro.
Yeah, it's really not dropping.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got 130 amp, and I put one of those iOxis U-starts in there, and all the wires have been done at double aught. So
Those U-starts are pretty solid. I run one in the Trooper with that Sundown 3000.
yeah,
And it actually, when it gets gnarly, it stays above 12, which
Yeah.
shocked me.
yeah, I was really surprised by how much it made a difference.
Yeah.
It really was.
Are
It's
those
been really good.
scars? Are those scars the woofers or are they the mid bass?
They're the woofers. They're the little
Okay.
woofers. I don't know where I'm going to put them or what I'm going to use them for, but I saw them and I was like, man, I got to get those. They were
Like,
I think JP had them on sale. They're getting rid of their Scar stuff, so they were like the last 2 there. They were
you're
like
not going to run them on the JP23,
$20
right?
bucks or something. No.
I don't think
They're
that'd be
like
a
a
fun
second.
Yeah. We ended up with a set of those in a ported box. So
Yeah.
we have a set of the 2 6s and a ported box. I don't know how we ended up with them, but that was impressive. They were impressive.
You know what I
bet.
didn't like about those? They have like a terminal. I mean, I guess it's okay if you want to clip a terminal on it, but they have like a straight up. Like
Yeah, they have like an old school terminal. There's no
Yeah.
push, no push button, nothing. It's just
Yeah.
it looks like a 90s woofer.
You know what I don't like about them is they put the moisture packs inside the basket.
Is that
So
the
it's-
ones that you've done the video with?
Yeah, it's in with the spider.
Yeah.
So you don't see it unless you spin it around, and then so when the woofer starts to play, and it goes
It's all bouncing around in there.
You're like, what the fuck is that?
What happened?
I'm glad you told me that. That probably would have happened to me.
And I'm just like, okay, we can't do these anymore. They piss me off.
Yeah. You're off the list. Soup
Yeah.
Nazi.
That's awesome. I've seen a lot of impressive stuff with 6.5s, and I've never had anything Scar ever. So I'm looking forward to trying them out. See how they do.
Nice
Yeah,
ported box.
listen, blow them up on YouTube and
Right?
get 1 million views, man.
Is that all we gotta do?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
I'm buying a
Listen,
torch
you have to
tomorrow.
do
We're
it.
burning this place to the
I
ground.
don't know, like if you do it in a positive light or a negative light, you're gonna get views either way.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I don't know
for sure.
which way you'll get more. It seems like if you hate on the score, you might get more, in my experience.
Right. As long as they start fighting in the comments, that's all good.
Right, exactly.
Dude,
That's
so
crazy.
fun.
That's a good idea. I probably will blow them up. Is that the alarm?
Yes, alarm.
All right, man. You guys be
Appreciate
safe.
it.
All right,
You too, man. Thank
have a
you.
Merry Christmas.
You
You
do the
too.
same.
All right, Base Dad out.
See ya.
Base Dad. Is that the hat? Very nice.
All right. Let's see who else joins.
Yes, guys, come on. Jump in. Obviously, you can see we don't have to have anything too riveting to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. Well, believe it or not, we don't plan these. Oh, we're gonna shock the world here.
Yeah.
Oh my
dude.
god, I thought they planned these out.
Yeah, we totally. We spent at least an hour a week, sitting back and
Yeah.
going over notes and So
Sounds right. Oh, Sean's double dipping, but we're gonna let him in. We're gonna let him get his 5 minutes again since nobody else joined. Welcome back, Sean.
did you think of something else?
I did.
Okay.
So I've been thinking about this the past week, but amplifier ratings, like let's just say the Kenwood XR 5-channel, for example.
Yep.
It's got a 600 watts at 2 ohms rating on their sheets, and you've obviously gotten more than that. Do you think they rate it at 600 volts or 600 watts because of maybe like a low voltage situation, like a worst case scenario, or more like an impedance rise, like this is the least, worst case scenario, you get 600?
You gotta remember, these are Japanese built amplifiers. They don't give a shit about any of the stuff you just said. They just want to make sure that they have honor. So, they're Japanese, so they want to make sure that whatever it says it'll do, and that's it. They're not they're not concerned too much with all the things that here we get excited about, because they don't do subwoofers like we do. Japan, it's not the same bass. We have to have that like they have to. When we ask for subwoofers from them, it's like, dude, we need subwoofers, and they go, oh no, what, that does not work. We need this. And so we get that's one of the things that, like, even European companies that make subwoofers, it's like, come on, guys, what the fuck you doing? So it's just pure coincidence that, trust me, the American guys, when we did the dynos on those, they were just as blown away, like, holy crap, these things do this stuff, as they were shocked. They had no clue. It wasn't like they came to us and said, hey, we know this does something, but here, just go ahead and make it real. They were like, holy shit, we had no idea. So because it's not a lot of communication between corporate and America corporate. So it's a really weird relationship with these Japanese companies.
And Kenwood's always done. They always do a minimum of what they say, except for the power sport amps, the older ones.
Yeah,
they were kind of a little. They almost made the numbers, but didn't quite.
Yeah,
but
the new power sports amps, that's not a problem.
Right. Yeah. As we, but the like all the regular amps, they always made at least what they said they were going to do. Usually 15% more.
So to me, I think like the dream system is 2 901.5s, because you end up with, you bridge one and one, and then you take the other one and you bridge that one, or you do tweeter rear, and then you put 2 subs in the back, voltage match it, and you have like 2 12s with a shit ton of power and a real strong mid bass, and then tweeter rear if you're going to do it with a DSP. That's a really awesome system. I think we've only done that once.
When is Kenwood going to do a real DSP amp? Do they don't do one yet, right? Did I know it?
So one of the companies that makes me sign an NDA is ABC Kenwood. So,
they have a 6-channel one. I'm pretty sure that has a built-in DSP.
That was the DSP.
Yeah, they discontinued that amp because that was the iData 606 DSP. It was before its time. It was a really cool piece. It it didn't sell well because that whole technology was brand new, and the Japanese are very weird about if something just doesn't just take off and kick ass. It's hard to come out with a version 2 that they're going to get behind. And that product, just like a lot of things, just kind of like, hey, that was cool. No, we study. We study next time. No. So we're asking for it, desperately asking for it.
I got a question for you now, Robert. I picked up a DD or an AMM1 so I can do some amp testing, just probably do some random stuff that I've never seen anybody else do. So when you're setting the gains and stuff, which test tone do you usually use? Like -10 dB or something like
0.
that typically?
I always
0?
go 0. Mm-hmm. I always go 0 and just take it to clipping. And then I do the 40 hertz tone on sub amps. If it's meant for a sub, but if it's just regular, I do 1 kilohertz. If it's like for front speakers or something like that.
My little Pioneer radio did like 14 watts, and I was kind of surprised that that's all it did, but it's a single DIN, so I mean
that's
you can't
standard.
Really
I mean, they almost
more out of
all do 14. They almost all do 12 or 14 watts exactly.
It's the same chip in all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one that you like, Sony has a high voltage chip that'll put out way more than that, but
yeah,
no one uses it other than Sony.
All right, Sean.
Good deal.
Appreciate you.
Thanks,
See
guys.
ya. You bet.
See ya. All right. My man Frank. Laying in the
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Same thing, different day.
Yeah, that looks like a kicker hat.
Yep.
I think I've seen you wear that on Hat Sunday.
Not
Same
that
one.
one.
Is it not that one?
So. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't done that in like 2 weeks. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up, Frank? What you got to talk about?
Just enjoying my GS9. Found it before the discontinue went away.
Good move. Yeah.
Dude, if I can ever get one of those like a reasonable price, I'm gonna scoop it. It's probably, since they're not doing it anymore, it's probably never gonna happen.
Right.
It was reasonable.
How much was it?
Reasonable. It was $1,400.
Yeah, that's full price.
I think we paid a better price, but I'm just saying.
Right. Like, dude, if someone had one used for $600, I would buy it today.
I don't think
used they were selling for like $1,200 for
right.
used.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think anyone's gonna sell them for that for a long time. You know, I get why they got rid of it, but I also really was hoping they'd come out with something to replace it, but they made no money on that piece.
Right.
You know,
yeah, I mean, so it was sick, no doubt.
What's going to be comparable, or what is comparable now?
So they're claiming that the 9000, the floating screen, the 10-inch floating screen radio is the new high-end radio, but it's not. Yeah. It's nice. I mean, it's nice. It sounds good. It's got a really awesome set of features, but you know, they're not. It's not.
Well, you know the crazy thing. Like, I'm a volume knob guy. I love single DINs, and believe it or not, like if I had to buy one or the other, I would still buy the floating screen.
Well, I don't even use the volume knob on the GS9.
Oh no.
No, just I use my tweak.
Oh yeah, the little JL knob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice. I like their knob. They're you know, it's funny. Somebody was talking about how their knob was like the knob until the conductor came out for Helix.
Yeah.
And then it was like, yeah, and then you're like, oh, you use a conductor, and you're like, yeah, no, there is no other knob. The conductor knob is just so badass. It's like we did a Panamera. We set the conductor up for subwoofer, and then you tap it. It does master volume. You tap it again, and it does rear, because we were going Toshlink into it, so there was no rear volume control anymore. And so it's like it lights up different colors. You can pick what colors. Oh, it's freaking crazy. But I like the JL because you can. Everyone always programs it weird. It's like no, it should be subwoofer first and then system level or whatever the hell you want to use it for. But it's like, yeah, no one ever does that.
Yeah, the one on the tweak has two knobs, so it has master volume and the sub one.
You can switch them though. So like
I can reassign it.
Yeah, because most people just leave it the factory default. I always switch them because I want the subwoofer level to be the front knob.
Right.
Because it's just a pain.
Wait,
well,
the subwoofer's factory the big end of it?
It's the back knob.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Subwoofer. And to
but
me,
the front one's smaller.
Right,
Yeah.
but to me that doesn't make any sense because I want the easy one to be the knob.
Right.
So I always flip them so that the front one is a knob because I don't want to accidentally, like, if you're reaching over the bass knob and like you go to turn it down and accidentally turn, so it's like, to me, it's just like, I want the front one to be my subwoofer level control.
And it is nice that you don't have to click, because every other one you have to click through to do the master. And it's something little, but it is.
You
nice.
just click through the presets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's everybody doing for Christmas?
Not a damn thing. Hopefully, God willing, nothing.
Just sit and watch football.
No.
I will.
Hockey,
But
I don't even know what else plays on Christmas.
Hopefully, nothing. I'll
Dean's
be
gonna watch like some action movie from the late '80s, early '90s.
No. I plan on just sitting there staring at the ceiling fan, watching it spin.
I figured you'd want to go out and shoot pictures or something.
Dude, no.
He couldn't go out. It might be 39 degrees. How would he survive?
Exactly.
You just need a beanie. You'll be good.
I have a jacket, but I don't want to wear it. It's just too much work. It's like, how do you guys live in these things?
Yeah. It gets around 40 degrees here, and people start freaking out. They think the world's freezing over.
Yeah. We know. We're that same way. I
live in Cali, and it's not supposed to rain. It's not supposed to get cold, but it does.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure, man. Well, hey, man, it was great talking with you. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming on.
We'll see you guys.
We'll see you.
All right. Let me see. What's going on here?
Was it COVID over there? What the hell? In a paint booth?
Oh, we can't hear you. Are you on mute, Art?
Yeah. I had that thing on for the whole 5 minutes. I was waiting like an idiot, and I could not breathe.
Yeah.
I mean,
I should have thought that out. I should have thought it out.
You got the laugh, so was it
All
worth
right,
it?
cool. Dean, first, yeah, that's it, man. I'm a major fan, buddy. Major fan. Of course, you two high five, but I've videoed with you.
Yeah.
What's the shop hours y'all got right now? What are y'all still got the bay open, or y'all closed down for good for Christmas?
Oh no, we work Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then the day after, of course, because that's the biggest install day of the year, right?
No, actually, we're gonna be closed Monday.
Oh, nice. A good call. I respect that. You've been getting it in the hours, so
it's still a topic of disgust, but yeah, no, we're gonna close Monday.
I approve of that. No, that's a rough day to have to do, especially like Black Friday and Christmas. Take you a break, man.
Yeah, it's one of he's like, do you guys want to? Because I said, what is the plan for days off? He's like, oh, we're gonna leave like 1 on Christmas Eve. I said, okay, what about Monday? He's like, do you think we should close? And I'm like, well, if you're asking me, the answer is yes, because I'm fucking tired and I need a break. But if you want to be open, it's just another Monday. I really don't care. I mean, I'm tired and need a break every day. So, whatever you want to do, I don't care.
I'd say you and Nando. I mean, dude, I when I worked in the shop 10 years ago, I was watching. I don't know if it's that long, but I was watching y'all's old videos. Like when I had to pull the radio apart. I mean, you guys dedicate a lot of time. I'd say probably up there in like top 3 as far as people that is doing the Bay and the YouTube thing.
Yeah,
that's a lot, man. That's a lot. So I respect that. That's all. I ain't gonna come up here and take a lot of time. I got my daughter tonight, and I'm leaving for Washington. So.
Oh, very nice.
May go see Fuego. I'm gonna see if Fuego's doing something, man. I'm gonna go hop over there and see what he's doing.
He'll catch your shit on fire, man. You be careful.
Yeah, no, I'll be in a rental. They're flying me. I'm not bringing my car nowhere near him. Bad omen. I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
Yeah, I gotta hop and go finish some last minute Christmas shopping. So I just figured I'd hop on. I never get to talk to Dean. So major respect, man. It's good to hop on.
Thank you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate
All
you.
right, high five. I'll see you later.
All right,
Have a
see you,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
Peace. Merry Christmas.
All right.
Christmas shopping. What a pain in the ass.
Dude, we got ours done early this year, and I was so glad. Although I had to run to so I wanted to return some jeans at Walmart.
Okay.
I ordered them and they were too long. And dude, that was a mistake. I should have waited till after New Year. I don't know what I was thinking. And I had trouble because it was like an OGP order, the delivery. So they had like 2 receipts. And both of them showed the jeans, but one of them was farther down. I showed them the first one. They were telling me these are unreturnable. So I'm sitting there for like 15, 20 minutes. And finally, another manager comes like, do you have any other receipts on your phone for it? Scroll through, find the right one. Have it done in 2 minutes.
So it was your fault.
It was my fault, but they done 2 charges on the same order, and they refunded one doing some weird, I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Listen, I got a long body, not long legs.
He's got Buddy Jesus. I have a Buddy Jesus. It's in my install. I have Buddy Jesus in the install bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have Boba Fett Booba. But Boba Fett Buddha. Yeah, exactly.
Boba
Haley
Fett
got me
Buddha.
that. So I have Buddy Jesus and Boba Fett Buddha.
All right, Blake, you're going to get a shorter time to finish this off here. What's up?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just figured since nobody else was here,
Chums.
hopping in,
I'll give you time
I'll
to think
steal
of something.
the end. But yeah, so 2 things.
Yeah.
One, Dean, I figured you appreciate this setup I have in my car.
Okay.
Is I've got a 3-way front stage bi-amped in the worst way possible. So I got normal 2-way components, DD, D series 6.5s.
Okay.
1-inch tweeter, 6.5. Comes with passive crossover. I felt there was a bit of a hole in the mid-range, like the upper mid-range. So I grabbed some random engineering samples, 3-inch mids, printed some pods. I think you know where this is going.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so
You say it. You can do it.
yeah, I've got the woofer and tweeter on one channel and then the mid-range on another channel. And I'm using the EQ and my DSP to somewhat do the crossover.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I could say, I'll say the one positive thing. At least they're on their own channel, so it'll help you to level match them, which means you can make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's funny. No. I mean, so believe it or not, what you may want to think about doing at some point is move the mid-range and the tweeter onto the same channel and put the mid-bass on its own channel, because when you buy a factory system, like from the car that has that, like all the BMWs, all the Mercedes, and a lot of those, the mid-range and even the Toyota JBL system, the mid-range and the tweeter are on the same channel.
Yeah, and that's how you would normally buy amp a 3-way, but I had the existing passive crossover.
Yeah, just go with what you got,
dude. Just
throw
a bass blocker in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you work for a car stereo manufacturer that can probably.
Now, I am getting ready to get a 6-channel so I can actually do it correct. But
yeah, I mean, we've been to plenty of manufacturers to where it's like, what do you have in your car? Nothing.
Yeah.
Really? Well, we're waiting. I'm like, we gotta be here so long before you can get the hookup. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the frick does that mean?
Man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, no, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. No, and then the other thing is, you mentioned you wanted to use the RCAs, and I was just gonna say that like there's a couple of there's a couple of little weird things with them.
I want to let it ring the whole time you stay in it. I'm not going to, but I
I'm gonna smack it. Shut up, let me talk. I didn't hear this. Go ahead.
Yeah, with the RCAs, because I've seen a lot of people have issues with them.
Yeah.
When you build it, you just make sure you check for continuity.
Yeah.
Between the RCAs, and then also because of the way that the jackets are, you need to treat it kind of like an optical cable.
Oh, okay.
Or you can't do like a hard turn with it.
Well, it's a thick cable. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the reality is I probably will never get any, only because when I called to try to get some, they were like, well, you need to contact your local dealer. And I was like, okay, I don't have one, but thanks for your help at all. And just
yeah,
you got bit with your own dealer poison.
Bro. I was like, I mean, now I can buy them online, I suppose. So
right.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hey, Blake, I had one more thing.
Yeah.
I had to do it.
I knew you were going to do that when you said that. I was like,
listen.
Man, I know what he's going to do.
Blake's the only one that I know would take the joke properly, for sure. So I had to do it.
Dude, that was so bad. That was so bad.
Listen, we're not going to be here next week.
No.
And the week after then.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
Be back the week after. We'll do all kinds of fun and excitement. This was fun. This was a good idea. We'll have to do this again. I had a good time.
Yeah. Definitely fun. Let me paste. I wasn't ready because I was so enamored with Kicking Blake that I forgot to paste our other show that we do.
Ooh, man.
I
know. We need to talk.
Yeah, we are gonna be talking.
Yeah,
we be talking.
I actually had a day to watch movies and shit. So
perfect.
Yeah, it was crazy.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful group of holidays there. Have an awesome Christmas and a happy New Year. Thank you for playing with us this year. For those of you that are going to carry on to the next show, we'll talk some more. And for those of you that aren't, hey, man, thanks for being part of this. We enjoy it. We have a lot of fun. Brings me pleasure.
We'll see you next year. Had to end with a dad joke.
Yep.